See you back for another video. Today I want to go over some flexibility training methods. Now this training method is primarily focusing on stretching techniques, and it is designed to help your joints move at their full range of motion with ease and without any painful sensation. So there are many benefits to stretching daily, and I'll go over these benefits shortly, as well as how to perform certain stretches that are easily done from home. You'll need a hand towel to perform one of these certain stretches, otherwise they can all be done without the use of any equipment.
Alright, and as I mentioned in my prior videos, I'd like to acknowledge again that when you're using my exercise videos, to use common sense. To reduce and avoid injuries, you'll want to check with your doctor before beginning any fitness program, and by performing any of these exercises, you're performing them at your own risk. I will not be responsible or liable for any injury or harm you could potentially sustain as a result of these fitness videos or any information shared. Thank you again for understanding.
So one of the major benefits to flexibility training is that it does not take much time to complete a circuit of stretches at all. So again, you typically do not have a lot of time throughout your week. These are easy to get in. Also, you typically do not have to move very much to perform all these movements because they're mainly static stretches that focus on only like one or two muscle groups at a time. So training flexibility is super convenient for you as well as beneficial to you. Training flexibility is important to everyone in all walks of life, just because it helps reduce your risk of injury by allowing less restriction in your range of motion in your joints. If your joints are tight, it puts you at a higher risk for any acute injuries such as sprains, strains, and even potentially tears in your surrounding muscles. Being flexible allows for you for more give in your joints as well, so they can handle sudden movements easier like that. Also, chronic injuries such as back pain can be reduced by training your flexibility by improving your posture and balance over time. For those of you who are strength and power-based lifters, being flexible can help lead to strength gains as well as help you perform some movements smoothly. With that being said, let's get into some of these movements and how to perform them.
Alright, so I'm going to get into some of these stretches that we're going to do for flexibility training today. First one will be world's greatest stretch, which is being performed on the right in that picture. We'll go over kind of how to do that in a video soon. Next we'll be doing forward and side lunges, some crossover stretching, quadricep stretch, tricep stretch with a towel, and a hip rotation stretch. Also, all of these stretches should be held for about 45 seconds to a minute, and that can be broken up into different sections as well, so it'd be like 15 seconds 4 times, or however you choose to do it. But yeah, just making sure you get 45 seconds to a minute for each muscle group that is optimal for stretching. Alright, so the first stretch we're going to be going over is the forward lunge. This one's a pretty simple one. I've gone over it a couple times in my other videos. Just want to make sure you stretch your leg out, your lead leg out. Make sure that your knee is not over your toe. You really want to stretch that groin and hamstring and glute area and whatever leg is forward. And this one also looks kind of similar, but this is the hip rotation stretch. Just want to make sure that your knee is on the ground for this one. You really want to focus on stretching your glute area and the side of your leg. So you just want to make sure you press a lot of your weight forward on that front knee and keep your back straight. Alright, so this next one is my personal favorite, the crossover stretch. This is my favorite hamstring stretch to do. It really keeps your back leg straight and doesn't let you cheat when on your way down. Once you build more flexibility, you can attempt to put your palms on the ground rather than your fingers. And then again, just holding the stretch to about 45 to 60 seconds is optimal for this stretch. So this next stretch is called the world's greatest stretch. It's called that just because I believe it work so many different muscle groups at once. You can just stretch your whole body with one stretch. So the proper form to do this with is you want to have one leg forward, bent at a 90-degree angle, and kick your other leg back as far as it'll go. You want to kind of be in like a push-up position, and when you stretch on the way up, you want your whatever hand's not down on the ground be raised up towards the leg that's bent forward. So you just want to hold that up at the top, and rather than doing like reps like that, if you hold it at the top, make sure you do that for the 45 to 60 recommended seconds, just like every other one. Alright, so the next stretch I got for you guys is just your basic quadricep stretch. This is really probably the best quadricep focus stretch you can do. When you do this, you want to make sure you bring your leg straight back. Kind of want to angle it out a little bit just so you don't have so much pressure on your knee. And if you need help balancing, you can grab onto something for support, just so you can get that full stretch. Alright, the next one I got for you guys is a tricep stretch with a towel. For this one, you want to grab the towel with both hands, extend whatever arm you're going to stretch over the top, and raise your elbow to the top of your head. With your other arm, you want to pull down, gradually stretching that tricep. You just want to hold it like I have it right there, for your 45 to 60 seconds on each arm. Alright, and the last one I want to go over with is the side lunge, or the lateral lunge. Been over this a couple times, I think, in prior videos, but again, it's good to reiterate. For these, you want to put most of your weight on your lead leg. So in this case, would be my left leg. You want to put most of your weight there and really stretch that inner thigh and groin area. So you want to hold each of these on each side for 45 to 60 seconds roughly, and you can break that up again however you like.
Alright everyone, so that pretty much wraps up this video. As always, I hope you learned a thing or two from watching and can even incorporate something from this video into your own daily routines. Again, flexibility training, super easy to perform, extremely important to your current and long-term health, and will help keep your body at a lower risk of injury over time. So that's about it. In my next video, I'll be focusing on core muscles in your torso and how to effectively train this area of your body. So thanks for watching this one, and make your way over to my next one, hopefully.